Greetings, everyone. BJ Weiler back with you for another episode of Simulating Reality with the Hunter Classic. And this is going to be a special episode here because, if you can't tell already, I am voice dubbing this narration. Because for the entire stream that I did here for the Hunter here, I was muted and obviously did not realize it. So today what we are going to be doing, what obviously I plan to do, it's a little special, just a little special fun thing to do is we're going to go hunt reindeer. So I decided to say, hey, let's go hunt Santa's reindeer. Why not? Sounds like fun. So we got our little infographic up there of Santa's reindeer, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and of course, the grand prize of all, I guess I should say, Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. So, unfortunately, of course, being muted, we can't get my my initial, reactions and that and comments and that kind of stuff. So, this is just sort of going to be a play-by-play as I sort of remember what was going on here in each of these segments. So, what we're going to end up doing is breaking this down to 3 episodes anyway. And we'll, of course, be commentating on each of them. And just going from there. So sit back, everyone. Hopefully you'll enjoy this episode as much as I did actually, live streaming it. It was kind of fun to do it. But, unfortunately, it's just one of those gaffes that happen on occasion. And we'll just deal with it as we are right now and as we can. So right now I'm just getting set up. Getting prepped to go to the hunt, so just checking out the inventory, making sure I've got the right ammo, the right rifle to come to bring with me that will be legal to hunt the reindeer. And of course, we had gone into the store to pick up a reindeer lure to make things easier in our hunt, and that's basically what we're doing now is just prepping and getting ready to rock and roll on this hunt here. Okay, looks like we are just about ready. Yeah, we're just about ready. Again, just checking all our inventory here. We popped on down here. We are, what did who? Well, you're on the journey with me, right? So we went into the Hemmeldal Hunting Reserve. That is the only place where you can find reindeer. The Northern Lodge, the lodge that is in the north part of this hunting reserve. Copar Torp? Yeah, I'm bad with names. So, according to the wiki, that's the best place to find it, and the best direction to be heading from the lodge here is either west or south. So we figured, well, let's go west. Of course, I had to give my reindeer a rattle, a test, just to see what it sounds like, that kind of stuff. So we're good to go. So off we go. I decided just let's go head west. There's a point of interest out in that direction. So that's sort of where decided to start going here and just head out there and see what we can come across. Now, of course, according to the Hunter wiki, reindeer, at least the impression I got from reading the wiki before I started this hunt, is that reindeer might be a little bit tough here to track down and basically bring in the kills, because they wander quite a bit. They are pretty fast moving when startled or spooked or anything like that. So I was like, all right, well, we'll see what we can do today. We'll see if we can bring anything down. Of course, as you can see, I still forgot I had my little reindeer infographic still up there. At some point, I do remember, I do notice, oh, wait a minute, I forgot to hide this. So it's not going to be up here the whole time. I do end up hiding this at some point, coming up here very shortly. But right now, yeah, it's essentially we're just heading out here. Nice little reserve, nice and wintry, nice winter feel here to it. So, kind of like this reserve. We'll definitely, obviously, be back to it. We're going to be visiting all the reserves in our adventures here, our hunts here in Hunter Classic. But yeah, this is a nice one. So this is our first track or first animal we've been able, the first signs of an animal, I guess we could say, we came across a roe deer. So roe deer are up in this area. The Eurasian lynx, I should say, the Eurasian lynx is here. Unfortunately, the rifle we are using is not legal for the Eurasian lynx. So which we wouldn't hunt anyway. I do mention this at some point during the stream that I wouldn't, I don't hunt cats or anything like that. Cats and the dogs, so like the coyote, wolves, the lynx, that kind of stuff. Bobcats, I won't be hunting. It's basically what I'm going to be doing here is just hunting for food stuffs. Of course, this is a fun little thing that we're doing here, hunting the reindeer, obviously, for the Christmas season. But yeah, so not black bear, but brown bear also found in this area, as I recall from checking out on the in-game map here before loading actually into the reserve. It sort of tells you what you can find around the various lodges. But here, yeah, just checking it out, seeing if we can find anything down there. Figure, hey, down in the valley might be something. That's pretty much it. Yeah, right now we're just trying to find reindeer tracks. So, like I said, we got the roe deer here. We're sort of keeping an eye out for anyway, because obviously, like I said, at this point, I'm thinking, well, we might not bag one reindeer at all. So, if we can find, something else like a roe deer or something like that to bring down, then we're certainly going to be hunting some other stuff here. And this is where I realized, oh, wait a minute, I still got my reindeer graphic up here. So let's go ahead and hide that so we can actually see some of our hunts here. So there we go, and we're ready to rock and roll here. Okay, and now at this point, as you might be able to see in the background there, I guess foreground, back there, out there in the distance, there's a brown bear wandering around in front of me. I'm like, ooh, look, a brown bear. So I figured at this point, well, let's, the rifle I got can, in fact, I think this is what I'm checking right now, is if I can actually bring down a brown bear with the rifle and ammo that I have. And as it turns out, I can. So I'm like, okay, here we go. We'll just go ahead and follow this bear here and see if we can bring down the bear. Until, of course, we find a reindeer. So, again, the main goal is to find a reindeer. But I figured, well, at this point, let's just go ahead, follow this bear. And if we don't find a reindeer, we'll just go ahead and then see if I can bring this guy down. Or in this case, the female. Bring this lady bear down here. And we'll at least be able to bring in something. Bag something during this stream. Again, at this point, I'm sort of thinking, I might not even find any reindeer, so I gotta keep an eye out on some worthy animals here to bring in case I don't get any reindeer. So I'm like, okay, let's do it. We've got the right ammo, right weapon here to do it, and we're gonna go after our first bear here. Again, I'm just gonna track. My thoughts are just track it for now. Maybe level up my tracking skill for the bear at this point, because I'm still looking and listening for any signs of a reindeer at this point. But I figured, all right, we'll go ahead and just track this and see what happens. Now at this point, I spook. It looks like I spooked one of the roe deer, that I initially found the scat for. I'm like, that's all right. We're fine. Being able to bring down a brown bear is actually be a bigger prize at this point, because even being a female bear, I'm sure I'll be able to get some nice points for it, and get a little bit of cash for it. as well. So that's sort of the goal here. If we can't find reindeer to bring home, at least we can maybe level ourselves up here a little bit and get some cash on some of these other animals. So I'm certainly not gonna, any of the female roe deer we're not going to get anything for. So I wasn't even going to worry about hunting them. But yeah, right now. So another bear here. So we know there's a few brown bear around here now. Anyway, so we're just gonna go ahead and keep following the one we spotted here, and basically just see what happens. All right, there's the tracks, obviously. Some bar tracks, and I think it's at this point I realize, you know what? Maybe we should look up to see what kind of missions are available for the bear and the reindeer and all that kind of stuff. Because obviously we get some extra in-game cash for completing missions, stuff like this. So I'll do this. I think I did this a couple of times throughout the stream. Just tab out to either check the wiki on something or just check to see what missions we could activate here. So I think that's what I'm doing now, if I recall correctly. At least this is the point where I realized, you know what? Let's see if we can load up some missions here. See what missions we got. So I start searching through here, and I'm searching through my dashboard, or the mission board, essentially, to load up on these missions and see if we can't accomplish a few of these here. I know some were for tracking the brown bear, tracking all tracking missions, spotting missions, spot different bear, reindeer, and all that kind of stuff. So I just start loading up, just see, obviously with the various animals, again, the Eurasian lynx, the bear, the reindeer, the roe deer, just load up on these missions. That way I could accomplish them in the course of our hunts here, and basically just get some bonus stuff for doing so. And pop, there it goes, the comeback hit. So there's what was that track? Discover tracks from brown bear. So there we go. Well, the first parts of the mission, I forgot whether some of these missions I saw were multi-part. You had to, I know there was one track 3 brown bears or spot 3 bears or that kind of stuff. But yeah, so essentially that's what we did, and just started working some of these missions here. Now at this point, obviously you can hear the sound of the bear. Well, I wasn't sure what this was. I thought maybe this was a bear sort of just sitting there or lying there or something. So I had to check that out. But as you can hear in the background, we definitely hear the sounds of the bear. So we know she's close by. So we're looking to see where she's at, and trying to find the best place to set up ourselves to try to take her down here. They're still tracking it, obviously here. Our movements spooked another deer, but again, at this point, and then we spot the bear down there at the bottom of the hill. Just focusing on getting this bear here, and finding a good spot to bring it on down. But quite a few tracks, definitely quite a few tracks around here. So yeah, we're in a good spot for completing some of these bear missions and actually bagging the first bear. Of our hunting adventures here in Classic. So it's just a matter of trying not to spook the bear, or of course enrage it if it spots us. Because at this point, I'm not sure whether where these things are going to run if it spots us, or if it's going to say, "Oh, I don't like you. I'm going to attack you now," and that kind of stuff. So trying to play it very cautiously here, until we can really get a good shot on this thing. I figure here. Here's a good spot because we got some cover of trees. The bear is right there. So it's just me now trying to figure out here. Of course, gotta load up the weapon. It's like, I mean, at this point, it's like, Jesus, gotta load up. But I figure here's a good spot. We'll see if we can take this thing down. Here we go. Nice headshot here. If I can get a headshot. And start moving like, all right, let's just go for body. I hit it. I think I hit it. I said, oh yeah, maybe I hit it. It said, oh crap, here it comes. Tried to get off another shot. And I'm like, oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me. So I tried to get another shot on it. I think I completely missed, but yeah, it got me. Then I realized, oh, look at that. I did hit it, but it survived just long enough to take me out. I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute. I had first aid kits. I didn't load up my first aid kits. So I'm like, frick, you got to be kidding me. So I have to head back. I have to zone back to the lodge in order to get myself fixed up. I'm like, you got to be freaking kidding me. I get this bear. It gets me. And I'm going to lose the body now. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, I was like, damn it, man. So, yeah, back here. So we zone back here to the lodge. We're all better. So now I'm like, all right, now I got to get back here, see if I can find the body here and at least get credit for bringing this damn thing down. So off we go, trying to find the body of the bear, hoping and praying that I can find the body here and actually get something worthwhile for my severe bear mauling before this thing died. I couldn't believe it got me before it died. I wasn't even sure I hit it because I saw it charge and I'm like, shit. What I probably should have done was just turn around and run for my life. But like an idiot, I tried to get another shot off at it before it got to me. And, well, obviously, we see what the results are. So now I'm just out here trying to find, trying to backtrack and get back to where I ended up killing this thing. Oi, 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 oi. So we're back here, as best as I can estimate where we encountered this bear here. So I'm just looking at this point, it's like hoping and where come on, we gotta find it. It's got to be around here somewhere. Please let it be around here somewhere. So searching, trying to see if I can pick up any of the tracks that were here for it previously. Find anything. Then lo and behold, what's this in the distance here? I think I said, wait a minute, what's over here? It's like, could this be it? Could this be it? Got back there and said, oh my God, there it is. We have found our bear. I was like, oh yes, baby. And nice shot here. And of course, obviously, just kind of a low score, but you know what? It's our first bear we brought home. It was actually a decent shot. Just didn't kill it as quickly as I would have liked to hope. But we bag our bear, and it's a small fry, but obviously we got somebody coming in here. I was like, yes, little bear and all that kind of stuff. And thank you, sir, of course, for telling me I was muted. Not, but yeah, we get our bear, and it's like, yeah, baby, yeah. And there's our first lynx, Eurasian lynx tracks here and that kind of stuff. So I think it's at this point I'm saying to my, at this point or shortly coming up, I'm thinking to myself, all right, we got our bear. That's done though with. Let's go grab some reindeer. And I'm thinking, you know what? If we don't find reindeer, I might, we got some missions here to track some more bear, bring some more bear down. We might end up hunting bear today. And if we're going to be doing that, I figured I started saying to myself, I had better just get back to the lodge, at least get the first aid kit. Make sure we've got everything in inventory we might need here to survive the hunt today. So you'll see me shortly here trying to get back there. We'll find out that I can't quick travel for another 25 minutes, so we just huff it back to the lodge, get our inventory, get stuff that we need in there, and then we're gonna head out and try to see what else we can bring down today. So I started noticing here, it's skies are a little cloudy. We get some snowflakes here, and we got ourselves a little bit of a snow here. And I kind of like this. That we're out here hunting this reserve, and wow, it starts snowing, man. So this was pretty cool, and it really starts coming down here. And this is one of the things that I really enjoyed about hunting this reserve today was that in previous hunts where we were on the on sort of the beginner hunting reserve, you'd have the rainstorm stuff like that, but you wouldn't really see that much in the rain effects. But here, we got snow coming down, and it comes down pretty heavy at some points. I thought, yeah, this is pretty neat. I kind of like this. So, yeah, made it pretty cool to be out here hunting today. Besides the fact, of course, that hey, we just brought down our first bear. We might be bringing down some more. But yeah, I kind of enjoyed the fact that we actually got to that. We actually got quite a few snowstorms during the stream today, as we were traversing the northern part of this hunting reserve. And here I think we come up with a new trail here. Yes, moose. So this is where we find some moose here. Yeah, moose was the other animal here. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, nice moose. Goes bring down the moose again. At some point, don't recall whether I had seen moose tracks here earlier or had moose. One, I realized there was moose here, but as I'm trying to fast forward through bits and pieces of this video for our narration, but just find all sorts of tracks and all sorts of different animals here. But I figured, we got some moose we can bring down today too, which will be nice. So yeah, that'll hopefully bring us some points, stuff like that. Again, the main goal here, the reindeer, but I'm going to bring down anything that I can today, just to do it and get ourselves leveled up a bit, get more experience, and of course get some more cash at the end of the day to buy some more stuff. And we come across another moose track here, so they're roaming. Just trying to get the various tracks here and figure out which one we're actually going to follow here, and still keep trying to find some reindeer tracks here at this point, I think, as I recall. But again, just seeing if there's a good opportunity to bring something else down here besides the reindeer, because obviously at this point I don't think I've found any signs of a reindeer yet. So we're like, all right, let's just see what we can track down here real quick. Is Abby the troll? Abby the troll was with us for a lot of this opening part here. As you can see, she did a little bit of funny stuff with my hair, and it was always a little bit of a back and forth with her today too. But yeah, again, I think I'm just checking either the wiki or checking something here, trying to figure out what I'm going to do next, and see what more I need to track, what other things I need to track, or kind of what's going to get some of these missions done here in the course of this hunt. And here we come across our first reindeer sign for our first signs of reindeer. I'm like, yeah, here we go. We finally found something to indicate that yes, there are indeed reindeer wandering about here somewhere. So yeah, that definitely perked me up a bit. And so it's like, yep, all right, here we go. Here's our reindeer. Let's start following these guys. And see if we can find out where they're at. See if we can find them at the end of the day. See if we can get to them, and hopefully, obviously, start checking off our Santa's list of our list of Santa's reindeer here, and see how many of them reindeer we can actually bring home and mount on the wall at the end of the day here. So yeah, we're moving and grooving. Trying to find at this point, just trying to find another track here, because obviously came across the first track, and then all of a sudden there's like no tracks to be found anywhere, which was a little bit frustrating today. Here we'd find a track, and then there was absolutely no signs anywhere else of any other animals, let alone the reindeer we had just picked up here. But yeah, here we go, trying to find some more signs of these reindeer, because obviously this was an older track here. And just trying to find something more recent to give us a good direction to head, and hopefully find out where these things are at right now. Now, obviously, at this point, no signs of the reindeer, so I'm like, all right, let's, and those were moose tracks there, so I'm like trying to figure out. It's like, well, I haven't seen any other signs of these reindeer. All right, let me, let's see if I can find some more signs of reindeer. But let's just start tracking this moose. See if we can find something here or other. And yeah, all of a sudden this track pops up here. I'm like, okay, these things are right here somewhere. I'm like, all right, you know what? Let's see if we can find these moose here, and maybe I can bring home a moose. So we start tracking all these moose, and see if we can actually find out where they're at here, because obviously they're kind of close here, you know, and decide let's play a little cautious here. Let's not try sprinting across this area anymore. Let's see if we can find these things. Now I'm coming up on another trail here. I can't see what this is here, so it turns out to be a Eurasian lynx. So I end up losing my my moose here. That you know, the ones that are somewhere around this area that we find. So I'm heading over here, just trying to pick up their trail again. Find that, and then you know, now we're finding you know, more moose, but it's older tracks. They're not around here. So I figure, okay, I'm not seeing anything around here, and I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to backtrack here a little bit and pick up our last track on the moose. They're around here somewhere. So I'm thinking. I think at this point I heard something too. So we know that they're. I'm suspecting at least, or at least I know they've got to be down around here somewhere. So I just need to backtrack real quick here and pick up that fresher trail and see if we can find the moose around here somewhere. So I think this is it here, actually. So the moose that we were tracking, one trail was an older trail, but this one again is the more recent one. So now it's just a matter of finding out just where these guys are at, and trying to pick up on this trail again here, or at least even trying to find a good spot to maybe we can find them around here somewhere. I think at this point that's what I'm trying to figure out. It's like, okay, are they back here? Where are they at? I think we end up picking up another older trail and that kind of stuff, but yeah, trying to find out just where these things are at here at this point. Don't remember what I was thinking at this point, whether and why I decided to abandon those more recent moose tracks. I think I was trying to either find one more bear. I think I need one more bear track for the Comeback Kid mission. Or I think maybe I had heard something made me think there might be something else around here. But I think at this point that's what I was trying to do. Just try to find one more bear track. to get that one, the Comeback Kid mission complete, before heading out and trying to see what else I could find here. But I think this a good place to wrap up here. Our first the first segment, for this episode, the first segment of our hunting Santa's reindeer. Yeah, there's a roe deer call there that we just heard. Hunting Santa's reindeer, stream here. So this episode in and done. Thank you for watching, everyone. Again, thank you for bearing with me as we do this commentary as well. Since, again, muted for 3 freaking hours during the stream. So aggravating. So aggravating when I found out I was completely muted the entire freaking stream. But hey, this is, I just really enjoyed this stream, and I certainly wanted to bring it to you as best as I could. And so we'll pick it up again in our next episode. Be sure to stay tuned after our outros here for some links that will pop up and we can continue on our adventures. But yeah, stay tuned. We always have links at the end of our outros here to some of our other videos, great videos. So don't forget to leave us a like, subscribe for more content here on YouTube, and of course follow us on Twitch as well, where we do all our live streaming, that good stuff. And there we go. Yes, Comeback Kid completed. On to the next episode, where hopefully we'll find some more reindeer and start bringing home some of Santa's reindeer here. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, I'm BJ Weiler. I will see you in game.